Hello everyone, I've been mining a lot, and I mean a lot of stone. The best way I found to get so much stone is just to go to one of these pillars in the west halls, mine them out completely. These will net you around 800 something stone, so perfect if you want to build monuments. Just don't forget to bring your quarry pickaxe, because otherwise it's gonna take a long time. So with that, let's grab the stone. One of these basic chests is going to be enough stone to build an entire monument, because the chest can hold almost 2,400 stone, as you can see. Interesting, the monument cannot be deconstructed. Alright, well that's fine. Rally the builders. No builders are active or available. That's probably because they're tired and hungry. Alright, my plan for today is to visit the trading camp. And I guess while we're at it, we're also doing this because we have to build a second monument, which is what we're working on right now. We have to go back to the West Gate to speak to the warden. The West Gate is where we started the game pretty much. So once it's light outside, we're gonna head there. The nice thing is you should have a map stone that leads towards it. As there was this camp not far from the gate. I was thinking at some point, what if we restore this entire room? Because it looks pretty good. I think that could be a fun project of starting to rebuild Moria. I'm not going to do that with every single room. I think that's going to be crazy. But I think this hallway and that room should be a fun little challenge at some point. So let me know what you think. If we should do that or not. Let's go check this out. So we have Red Mountain Trader, Blue Mountains Trader, Rohan Trader. Rohan Trader. That's still dwarf. Old Rohan was a human settlement. Alright, who are you? The Stone Warden. Ah, I told you I'd build a trading camp right here. What do you think? Supplies, tents, traders? What more could you want? I see only dwarves. Where are the elves? Hobbits? Men? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, man. Gloin and me? Same person at this point. Oh well, we don't need their kind at our walls. That's what the king under the mountain decreed. He thought it best to restrict trade, to use dwarves as go-betweens. For now. Not sure we need to be that cautious. How does it work? Simple. Traders bring goods to the West Gate. You fulfill their orders and gain respect. That allows for bartering. Fulfill an order, you establish your reputation. When a trader has something you need, you'll find that reputation is a kind of currency. Think of what I need. Okay, yeah. Greet the Wanderer. That one is at the Dimworld Gate, so I'm gonna deal with that right now. Let's explore this area a little bit. And talk to the various traders that are here. So what do you have, for example? One's jades, a bunch of ingots, and horse armor. Did we just get the recipe for that? We got a bunch of recipes, what the heck? Okay, well, horse armor is one of them. I mean, 15 steel ain't too bad, or 15 iron. He's leaving in 5 hours, so if we want to do that, we gotta hurry the heck up. Not my preferred style, but hey. We also need to get rid of a bunch of iron. I was kind of hoping that they would just, you know, buy giant stock of ores. No, I also don't know where to even smith this stuff. Because I didn't pay attention. Okay, it can be done in here. Crafted by blacksmiths. Well, they're not getting their plain horse armor then, are they? I don't have time to set all that stuff up. So too bad for Rohan, I suppose. They only wanted one, which is a kind of weird request anyway. Wow, what would you like? Decorative ironwork. Okay, we're getting all the recipes as well. Oh, they also have regular offers. Oh, but that's what we need to respect for. So when he said it's a kind of a currency, he meant it quite literal, I guess. It is a real currency. Okay. What do you have, Red Mountain Traders? He wants some lambast. He wants a lot of lambast. And adamant. And diamond jewelry. Adamant we have a ton of, so I'm gonna go gather that real quick. See if he wants to trade more than just one stack. Because if we can offload a bunch of adamant, that'd be great. Because yeah, we have so much in this chest right here. Trade 99. Okay, he'll buy up to like a couple stacks, so that's great. Alright, he's selling some decent stuff. Fire clay bricks, which I don't think we can make. Volcanic glass as well. Okay, well, the stuff he sells right now is not that great, but he'll probably get more later down the line. Is this where we started the game? I think so, right? This is what collapsed. And they have little statues outside. Damn. We survived, guys. We don't need those statues no more. I was quickly looking at what the Rohan traders had. They're not really selling that much great stuff either. What else is out here? An invisible wall. Alright. This area is a lot smaller than the Dimril Gate. Or the Dimril Dell. Alright, in that case, let's head to the Dimril Dell. And we have to talk to somebody here, right? A traveler. Who are you, though? You must be the stranger. He's a wanderer. Stories of your renown have spread across the misty mountains. Yet it was the glow of the beacon that drew me. I'm an experienced traveler, and know my way around these peaks. You're a wanderer? I've traveled the misty mountains from Gumbabad to Mahedras. I'm happy to show you the way. Well, hell yeah, show me the way, man. Alright, well, we invited him. That's not really showing me the way. And he's looking at a tree. And he disappeared. Discuss expeditions. Alright, find the wanderer and talk to him. That's what we did. So now we have to go back inside, I'm guessing. Now, how far are they with the second monument? It's gonna take a day? Dang. That probably means that the other monuments are probably gonna be way, way harder to get. I will earn my keep. In my wanderings, I've come to discover the locations of resources that may be of great value to you. Could you lead an expedition for such resources? I'd be honored. First, we'll need an expedition table. From it, I can pinpoint locations based on what I've encountered. Also, you tell me what you need, and I'll scout it for you. I'll build the table, man. Probably gonna be a massive thing, isn't it? It's gonna require more Upsum wood, as well as black diamonds. And a bloody table is this, man? In that case, let's go gather some wood. We only need 50 of it, so it's not that bad. Alright, sweet, just like that, we got it. Now I'll say, progress feels kinda quick suddenly. It hasn't gone super fast, but all of a sudden, it goes hella quick. Where should we even build this? We don't really have a spot for it. I guess I'll place it out here for now. I talked to the Wanderer while on an expedition. So choose an expedition. We can see what it's rich in. Then it has different stars, so I imagine those are going to be more difficult. So the easiest is a 3-star, and then the most difficult seems to be a 4-star. I guess the best things are tin and copper, right? I don't think we really need much else, because the rest we can find so much of. And then search for... oh, it has a bigger list, too. Oh yeah, we can set it to diamonds. So begin expedition. All players must be nearby. I'm the only player. When it said while on expedition, it means like we are actually going on an expedition. I haven't eaten.
Every mountain feels like a new friend. What does this friend have for us?
Alright, so why does he have voice lines for that particular line, but then not for the actual conversation? That's something that's kind of been bothering me with this DLC. Is some things are voiced, and then some things are not, even though it's part of the quest line. If it wasn't part of the quest line, I could understand, but it's kind of weird. Here we are, our first expedition. Make the most of it. We won't be back this way. Enter. Enter, get what you can, and once we have what we came for, we will return to this spot for our journey home. We find a place for our new home? You will have no time to build. The peaks of Moria are blessed, but these outlying mountains are not as defensible. You may even see ruins of dwarves who tried. No. Get what you need and return to Moria. And if we find danger, I'll be here to give you aid. Speak to me if you need to recover. Remember, once we leave, we will not be back. Onward then. Alright, well, I don't really need healing, but do you have some food, mate? We got a buff called Mountain Lore. Also, this dude is lying. He's not healing me. Alright, well, whatever, man. I got some lambast anyway. I think maybe the quarry pickaxe will be a good one for here. To quickly get some mining done. Alright. We have to dig it out as well. Well, definitely the quarry pickaxe is good. Gonna have to dig for a lot of stone here. Alright, there we go. We got out. Well, in, I guess. Alright, I'm not really planning on mining a whole lot. But I do kind of want to see what is around. So we have a ton of precious gems here. which is just sapphire. Alright, so I'll donate that. Some copper up here. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that. These are all resources we have been in need of for a while, so that's actually pretty good. I kinda expected that these expeditions would just be you send out dwarves and they'll do the mining and everything for you. But I guess not. We have to actually go here ourselves. So what is our quest currently? Okay, it's just gone. We just have to get the second monument done. So we have no further need for this expedition. The entire quest line, I guess, is done. The Forgotten Delving. Let's have a little look-sees around. We have orcs in the vicinity. We're coming up to a camp. You can see in the bottom left, we have the noise meter again. Haven't seen that in a long time. Oh, what's up, dude? These aren't really that bad. Okay, but there's an armored guy there. He might be a bit tougher. Right, die, mate. We don't really have the best of hammers, but... And he called for his little friends as backup. This armored guy has to go down. Alright, well, easy enough. These aren't, like, difficult orcs, so maybe 3-star was a bit easier than I thought. And our reward? Ooh, a bunch of copper. Alright, there's copper up there. Yeah, these mountains are loaded with resources. Much more so than Moria, it looks like. I have a drake nest here, that's not great. I don't really have a weapon against those. There's more orcs about here. Yeah, I think for some quick resource gathering, this place would be great. At least for basic resources. Yeah, like, look at that. Even the orcish chests, they're fantastic. Yeah, the drakes are kind of a problem, though. Because their armor is so tanky. Okay, well, it's not going to be this tanky. Jesus Christ, calm down. I don't need 3 of you, 4 of you, 5 of you, 6, 7. Alright, it's time to get the heck out of here. I don't fancy being surrounded by him. We don't really need the ores at the moment much. I think I'm just going to rush out of here. Alright, my dude. It's time for us to go home. Alright, funny thing is, we don't actually have the space anymore for all this ore. What were you saying? Oh. What the hell?
That thing has run off with dwarves. But where?
Damn. Someone got kidnapped? Where the hell is the Wanderer? Because apparently he knows. You're the bloody guard, why aren't you afraid? Oh no, never mind, he's no longer a guard. I wonder what the heck has been stalking us. It's a strange creature that stalked us. But it leaves a trail that I can follow. Meet me at the expedition table, and we can hunt down to rescue the dwarves the beast has taken from us. Alive, hopefully. Alright, let's not waste any time, man. So we choose an expedition? Here it is. Rescue the lost. Alright, let's begin. Actually, hold up. Search for diamonds while you're at it, mate. Oh, I see how that works. So if we set it for searching for diamonds, it can show up as one of the next expeditions. I see. It hasn't done this time, but it does have different ores now, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's rescue our friend. I don't know who got captured, though. But we shall say he is friend.
I have been here before, but never inside.
Alright, mate. And I doubt you're gonna be inside today. Alright, good news. We can already see the little arrow, which means we should be close. Also, how the hell did they get in, man? I have to dig for all of this? No ammo equipped. Well, I tried to do this kind of stealthily, but for some reason didn't want to equip the bolts. Well, it doesn't seem to matter much. These aren't even... Oh, fuck. Right, well, we completed that. Discuss the beast with Eric. How about we kill it first, eh? Alright, well, he's pretty damn tough. He might need piercing. Which is what our thing does. Our crossbow, which we cannot use. Come on, let me pickaxe you, man. That doesn't seem to help much. I think it's time for us to rush out of here. I think Eric probably knows the way to defeat it. We have to talk to him. Quick. We made this too tall. Ow. Whoa. Run away. Ouch. Gracefully, we rush down the mountain. That's how the stories will be told. Doing sick flips as dodging maneuvers in the meantime. But alright. That dude destroyed our armor. That's insane too. Well, the best armor in the game it should be. But man. We can find the beast. A raven's glimmer. Many trained ravens can spot them from a mile away, in and under the rock. A smart way to find the beast. Craft one. To craft a raven? We also have to talk to the wanderer in the Tomb of Kings. Guess we've been exploring the caves here. Talk to the dwarves of the company about the ways to use the glimmer. Can we forge this thing? Alright, it has to be done at the workbench. Can we ourselves make it, or... Seems like we can. We need 5 mirrored silver. Can we still craft those? What are we missing? The pumais. Yeah, of course we would. Kind of expected, honestly. Let's go see what the Wanderer wants in the Tomb of Kings. He isn't at the place where I kind of expected him to be. We also still have to open that door at some point. Alright, here's where the Cuzzet Stone was. Or was supposed to be, at least. I must confess something. Some time ago, I came into possession of the Cuzzet Stone, with the intentions to return it to its rightful place. How? Moria was kinda closed for a while. Unless this guy is like super old or something. Does it matter? Stone belongs here, not Erebor. I imagine it matters to Erebor. I accept the gift with reservations and many questions, but I agree that this is where it should belong, or where it belongs. And then we have to talk to the emissary, probably about getting the Cuzzet Stone back here. Oh, never mind, he has some news about Erebor. Alright, well, what news are you bringing, my dude? Greetings again, Lord of Moria. I trust you've seen some momentum in terms of resettlement, yes? The Dimroar Gate camp is quite lively. Even dwarves from far red mountains and coastal mountains are here. A chance to expand Erebor's reach, no doubt. This is really why you came? No. I have alarming news from the Lonely Mountain, because its stone has gone missing. I have sent word to each clan, but perhaps you have information from the king on this matter. It's back in its rightful place, here at Moria. So Thorin's wandering distant cousin smuggled it here. Interesting. Perhaps we should have taken him in. I doubt he can even prove his claimed relationship to the Oakenshield. Let's not pretend that this was a mere relocation. Can't speak for Aurora's motivation or his lineage. The stone's return has improved morale. Yes, I see how reclaiming it would weaken your position. I must admit your success is inspiring, and it's probably best for all for it to continue. However, I cannot go back to Thorin empty-handed. Can we come to some agreement? Something mutually beneficial? You have a war going on, and we have smiths, metal, supplies. Do we have smiths, man? I mean, I guess we have one dude just making iron bars. Excellent. You could generally supply our expeditionary army and Mount Gundabad. Another supply line will aid them, enhance the king's reputation. I will send word to their quartermasters. Fair trade. Alright, we have to go and eat, because we've been kind of dying that entire conversation. Return to Cuzzet Stone. He's doing a whole big animation. Oh, there we go. We have now returned to the Cuzzet Stone. Fantastic. For some reason, I cannot eat this meat. I think someone claimed it, which is kind of annoying that they can do that from a distance. Seems like a lot of them are hungry, so let's just prepare a bunch of meals. This is still going to take a couple hours, most likely. But with that, I'm going to be leaving it off over here. In the next episode, we're going to take a look at this lure, as well as raise the delving, because that's when we should have our second monument done. Well, unless this takes some crazy materials. So I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.